Good day everyone! So in this video, we will go through the complete process of histopathological specimen preparation from labeling the tissue cassette to getting the slides ready for analysis. First, we need to label our tissue cassettes. Make sure to write down all relevant information because this step is crucial for maintaining proper documentation and checking off the samples. Next, we will perform a gross examination of the tissue. Carefully inspect the specimen and note any important characteristics such as shape, color, texture, and anomalies. After that, use a ruler to measure the dimensions of the tissue. Based on our objectives, cut the tissue into appropriate sizes for processing. Now, it is time for fixation. Submerge the tissue in a fixative solution, typically formalin, and let it fix for 24 hours. This process preserves the tissue and prevents degradation, ensuring that we maintain cellular structures for further analysis. After fixation, we will begin the dehydration process. Place the tissue in 95% ethanol for 30 minutes. Now, repeat this process for another 30 minutes to ensure that any remaining moisture is thoroughly removed from the tissue. Now, the tissues will be submerged in absolute alcohol for 30 minutes to complete dehydration. This process removes all water, which is essential for subsequent procedures such as embedding in paraffin. Gradually increasing the alcohol concentrations helps prevent shrinkage and preserves the tissue structure and morphology. After that, we will perform another 30-minute immersion in absolute or 100% ethanol. This second round guarantees complete dehydration, which is key for the clearing step. Now, let's carry out the final dehydration step, again in 100% ethanol for 30 minutes. This ensures that we are left with the completely dehydrated tissue samples. So hi guys, this process is clearing. So where we remove alcohol from tissue sections to make them more transparent. So at this moment, we start to submerge the tissue to xylene. So we use xylene as the clearing agent because it is effectively replaces the alcohol, making the tissue more permeable for embedding and paraffin. So first, the tissue is submerged in xylene 1. So this is the xylene 1 submerged for 1 hour. So this initial step helps to dissolve the alcohol and begin the clearing process. So after an hour, the tissue is transferred to another. Tapos na siya mag-submerge and let's wait for 1 hour to submerge the another xylene 2 for clearing. We can see na tapos na sina for xylene 1 for clearing. The next step is for the xylene 2. So this is the xylene 2 together my group mates. So we start to transfer the xylene 1 to xylene 2 for clearing. So submerge the tissue to the xylene 2 again, and after 1 hour, so the tissue is transferred to xylene 2, ensuring any residual alcohol is fully removed. So this two-step approach improves clarity and prepares the sample for precise examination. So using the xylene in 2-stage ensures the optimal tissue clarity, leading to better staining results and ultimately more accurate diagnosis. After clearing, the tissue samples should be taken out of the saline-containing jar and then store them first. After storing, we are now set to infiltrate the tissue with paraffin wax. Place the samples in melted paraffin for 2 hours. During this step, the wax will permeate the tissue and provide structural support during sectioning. Next, we will perform a second infiltration with paraffin wax for another 2 hours to ensure that the tissue is fully saturated and firm enough for precise cutting. After infiltration, we will embed the tissue. Begin by preparing the embedding molds, ensuring that they are clean and suitable for use. Next, pour in the molten paraffin wax, filling the molds to provide enough support for the tissue. Carefully take the tissue out of the infiltration vessel and place it into the mold, ensuring it is oriented in the desired position for sectioning. And finally, allow the paraffin to cool and solidify completely, which will encapsulate the tissue and prepare it for the next steps in our histopathological procedures. Now, it is time for microtomy. Using a microtome, slice the paraffin block into thin sections. After that, adhere these sections to glass slides using a suitable adhesive. Once attached, gently fish out the sections from the water bath to ensure they are properly placed on the slides. After microtomy, adhesion, and fish out procedure, we will then proceed with the staining process using hematoxylin and acin as the staining protocol to highlight the cellular structures. After the staining procedure, we will apply a mounting medium to each tissue section, then carefully place a copper slip over the slide to protect the specimen and preserve its integrity for subsequent analysis under the microscope. The preparation is complete. The slides are now ready for microscopic examination and analysis.